see how we get on today, because we had a seizure this morning and I know it might have tired you out a bit, so we'll have a little go and see how we get on. Oh, just before we start, you know what? I saw on the news this morning, they were talking about, I know you were watching it as well, they were talking about the riots and disorder that there's been in Winsconsin. And then they were talking about the election campaign and Donald Trump, etc. And they used one of the fallacies that we talked about yesterday about the other, about his opponent. And they were saying, if he gets in, there will be, this is what it will be like, there'll be riots, all sorts of things like that going on. So I wonder if you can remember what that was called, which fallacy that was called. It could be straw man fallacy, false dilemma fallacy, hasty generalisation fallacy, appeal to fear fallacy, ad hominem fallacy, slippery slope, bandwagon, guilt by association. Have you any idea? You can just say yes or no if you haven't, or you can just tell me the answer. A, P, oh I think you got it, yeah. E, P, E, go on, this is really good. A, L, appeal, T, O, to, go on. Last word would be F, E, A, and finish it off. Or appeal to fear fallacy. Exactly, yeah, and the example when we looked at this yesterday was, where is it? Ooh, I can't find it now. The example was, we'll just read it again just so to remind you. The example was, Elizabeth Smith doesn't understand foreign policy. If you elect Elizabeth Smith as president, we will be attacked by terrorists. And they were more or less saying on the news this morning, if you elect, and we won't say his name, if you elect him, this is what America will be like. Riots and mass disorder. So, it just goes to show that these fallacies are all around us every day. Right, so I thought today, I've been waiting to do this one, so I thought today we would have a little look at the Victorians again, and we would have a little look at the working conditions in a very different place than Bryant and May. We're going to look at a man who had different views about how he should treat his employees. And his name is William Lever, L-E-V-E-R. He was born in 1851. So just for practice, his surname was L-E, very nice pointing, V-E and R. Yes, his surname was Lever. And I don't know, you might have heard of this company, but he was really the start of a massive international company that today is known as Unilever. Unilever. Have you ever heard of Unilever? Tell me yes or no. Yes? Y? E? Yes? I? Yes. I. So I said, have you heard of them? Yes, I. You might be saying, yes, I have, or you might be going to tell me how you've heard of them. Yes, I. Go on. Okay. H, A, V. Yes, I have. T, H, E, Y, they. Keep it going. M, A, very good. They, M, A. M, A. Where? K. They make. Yes, I have. They make. They make what? W, A, S. Right, H. I didn't know you'd know that. I, N, G. They make washing. P, O, W. They make washing. P, O, W. Keep it going. Finish the word, please. D, E, R, S. They make washing powders. They make washing powders, yeah. The name of some of the washing powders, things like Persil, I think, is Unilever. They also actually, they have lots, they've grown and grown over the years. They do lots of things. We could have a little look in another session at what Unilever sort of do nowadays, because they're a very interesting company, very progressive company as well, because I was googling them a little bit. So we'll have another look at Unilever later. But it's interesting that you say that they make washing powders, because they started off making soap. S-O-A-P, soap. Well, that's such a little word. You have a go at handwriting this, just for a change, just for something different. Let's have a little go at writing soap. In your hand. Right, so the S, remember, is like a little snake. It's that movement, like that. So, that is beautiful. Then the O is a circle, round, round. So try that one, do a circle, all the way, very nice. Then the A, we've got a circle and a line down. Circle and a line down, feel it? Circle and a line down. So I'm going to go start there. Circle, oh, that's good, and then a line down. Okay, S, O, A, and then P. We've got a line down and then a circle on the right. A line down and a circle on the right. So a line down and a circle on. Oh, that was very nice. Soap. Just underline that. Yeah. So let's just talk about William Lever for a minute. So William Lever was the son of a grocer, and he was one of 10 children. Imagine that, being in a family with 10. Oh my God. And he joined his father's business as an apprentice when he was just aged 15. By the time he was aged 21, he was a partner. What sort of things does a grocery sell? F, O, O and D, yeah, a grocery. Ooh, sorry, food. E, food, so. Food, and you did an E. Okay, I wasn't sure what you said. Let's just take food and we'll carry on from there. So, a grocery sells food. It probably sells other provisions as well, you know, like soap and washing, things that you need in the house. A smaller version of a big supermarket today. But it was a very successful business. I say he became partner with his father when he was just aged 21, so that was quite young. And then when he was aged 34, so he was well established in the business, with one of his brothers, he established Lever Brothers. So that was a good name for it. And they made something called Sunlight soap. Do you think that's a good name for a soap? Sunlight soap. I do. Go on, explain more. Explain why would the name Sunlight soap be good? I do. I-T-S-E. Come on. E. After the E, next letter would be M. It seems. T. Seems. TB wouldn't make sense. I do. It seems. I think we'll try. It seems. Let me move that mustache the way I get in a good position here for that hand. It seems. Where? Did you want the M or the L? Think about what you want. Reposition the board a bit. L. Good. I. Go on. K and E. It seems like T and. Go on. T and H and E and B and R and I and G and H and T. It seems like the bright. Go on. Very nice. I like it. Seems like the bright. Lift your elbow. S and U and N and S and. Yeah, you're right. S and H and I and N and E. Oh yes, it's a good name because it seems like the bright sunshine. Yeah, when the sun's shining, everything seems clean and bright. So sunlight soap, that seems like a good idea for a name. And they used to use soap in those days, not for just cleaning your body. They would use like bars of soap for doing the washing, for washing the dishes. They didn't have squirty washing up liquid like we do. They used the soap for washing absolutely everything. So the soap was used for washing what? Give me an example. C L O T, yeah. H E. Yes, one example would be that it was used for washing clothes. Bars of soap were used for washing clothes. Now then, let's have a look. They made this soap, originally they set up in a place called Warrington. So let's look at this map. Okay, it's not the best map of the UK, but here's the United Kingdom. Here we are, then you take your finger, yeah, which is where we live, isn't it? Look, there's London, there's Birmingham, and Warrington, let me put a little cross, Warrington is there. Touch Warrington, there, very nice. So it's near to Liverpool where I came from. Touch, just for practice, touch Scotland, up at the top, touch Scotland. Touch Northern Ireland, that's over there, yeah. And that island there is called the Isle of Man. Touch it. Very good. Oh, and where do we go on holiday? We go down to Bournemouth, don't we? That's down at the bottom. Touch it. Very nice. Good. So, here's another map with a bit more detail. So Warrington actually is just over here. We'll put a cross. Maybe we could do a little W. Yeah, we'll draw a little W under that cross. Let's just write W. So we go down, up, down, down, up, down, up. That's what we have to do. I'm just going to do a small one there because I haven't got a lot of room, so I'll help you. Down, up, down. Oh, that was a bit of an impulse to scribble. Let's practice at the bottom. Practice again. So we'll just do a down, up, up. Okay? Let's just practice. Down, up, up. Look, that was a lovely W. W for Warrington. Okay. But soon there was so much demand for this soap that they had to build a new factory and they needed more space. So they chose a place on the River Mersey, which was a very good idea. Chose a place on the River Mersey. Now I'm saying that was a good idea. Why do you think that was a good idea to have a factory on the side of the River Mersey? Have you got any ideas? It doesn't matter if you haven't. Why would it be a good idea to build the factory there? S. Oh, would you try pointing with the pencil and move your elbow as well? So, S, H, I, very good, yes. So S, H, I, go for it. P, so ships. C, O, U, very good. C, O, U. L, so ships could. T, come on. T, A, keep it going. K, and after the K, ooh, move your legs a bit forward, put your feet nice and stable, that's it. T, A, K, and lift your elbow. After the K, touch the K again, go on, just to get going. So ships could T-A-K. After the K, E. So ships could take, write that one down. So ships could take, that was good. So Y on the River Mersey. So ships could take, go on. E, the, S, O, after the O, straight for it, A and P, so ships could take the soap. Go on then. T, O, to work. Okay, don't worry, you're just getting a bit tired. So ships could take the soap to... Let's have a try with this hand, give the one a break. To... Is that N or O? N, A, N, A, A, right up hands. So ships could take the soap to go where? O, T, okay, H, ooh, E, R to other, C, O, U, N, go on, go on, T, R, and after the R it must be Y, that's it. It was, and you did A N, didn't you? So ships could take the soap to A N, another country. Very good answer, yes. The River Mersey, we'll just look on there, had docks, and although it's called a river, it was an inlet to the sea. So actually, and there's Liverpool was a big port. So being there meant that they could easily get the goods that they needed to make the soap with, oils and things, could be brought in by ship. And then they could transport the finished goods, let's follow it with your finger, transport the finished goods, or by boat, to anywhere in the world, to America, anywhere in the world. So that was a very good reason for having this new factory built at the side of the River Mersey. And guess what? They bought this place and they called it Port Sunlight. So they made sunlight soap in Port Sunlight. And that is still there today. Not only did they buy land to make a factory, look, I'll show you where Port Sunlight is on the map. Look, there's Ellesmere Port, there, Port Sunlight by a place called Bebington, Fletcher. There it is. But not only did they buy that bit there, they also bought the surrounding land. And they used the surrounding land to build cottages and homes for the workers. So, at Port Sunlight there was the factory, and what else was there? C, O, T, T, A, G, E, and the cottages were there as well for the workers. That's just an impulse to stand. I think that you'll be able to sit back down again for a few more minutes. Right, I want to show you a quote from Lord Lever. I say from Lord Lever, he was made a lord later in life. So let's just read a bit about these homes that he built for the workers. Here it is, here's the quote. Down you come, let's read it. Be easier if you're sitting down. Okay, so we're going to see if you can follow it with your finger, or you can point with your finger rather, and I'll read it. Go on then. Ooh. busy reading these. Let me move those out of the box. Yeah. Right, so start at the top. It is my hope and my brother's hope to build houses in which our work people will be able to live and be comfortable. Now carry on to the next paragraph there. Come on, give us a hand. Semi-detached houses with gardens back and front, in which they will be able to know more about the science of life than they can in a back slum, and in which, go on, keep your finger on, they will learn that there is more enjoyment in life than in the mere going to and returning from work and looking to Saturday night to draw their wages. Ooh, so it was his hope to build houses in which work people will be able to live and be, show me the answer, where's the word? To live and be, just a bit higher, comfortable. Yeah, and the type of houses that he was going to build were called what sort of houses? What sort of houses? Semi-detached, yes. And one of the features of these houses would be that at the front and back of the houses they would have, what would they have at the front and the back? See if you can find it. Find the word. Oh, did you need to go to the toilet? Okay.